All right, seems like it's been decided. For now, we are not going to be entering the Nether, which is kind of fun, honestly. But in today's episode, we are going to be expanding our farm because this is kind of sad, right? And these guys are getting real crowded. So I think what we're going to do first is we are going to maneuver all of our animals elsewhere so I can dedicate a lot of this land to fields. I do have a vision. You will see it soon. All right, we've got some dirt. I'm gonna make a little pathway, but I want to corral them over there. That is where our stables are gonna be. I'm gonna probably have to lead them using wheat. That'll be fun. Sleeping through the night, thank you. Very Mr. Cool. Very Mr. Kind. He's the only other one on. Hopefully this is big enough. A 1-block tunnel should be more than enough, right? Right? Now we need to build some semblance of a pen. For now, it needs to be functional. It doesn't need to be pretty. We can make it pretty later. Door here. Door there. Yeah. Is there a distinct middle? Yes, there is. Oh, she's goated. Yeah, this seems fine. Shoot, how am I getting out of here? Oh, okay, we're good. Hello, sheepy friends. Hello. Don't worry, cows, you're next. All right, friends, I'm gonna need you to follow me. Y'all really aren't good at this, are you? Cool. Come on out. Nice. You guys are all gonna come with me. Yay. And all of you can see me. This is wonderful. Guys, are you really that inadequate that you can't get through a freaking fence gate? Come on now. No, all y'all. No, wrong. No, nope. Other way. Other way. Your pathfinding's bad, but it doesn't mean you need to be. Come on. Hello, friends. Why don't I just, break this for ya? Yeah, follow me this way. Into the pen. Yeah, you guys are so good at that. Tunnels are so efficient. This way. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Yeah, just like that. Let's grab that last set. You'll want some wheat? Yeah. Happy moos? Moos of enjoyment? Come on, cows. Come on. Run, run, run. We did it. I only had to kill one. We did it. Let's go dump our inventory and get them some well-deserved actual wheat. I'm not a monster. That took way too long. All right, so now that we've moved our cattle and our sheep over, it's time to direct our attention to this pretty big swath of land. Genuinely, I'm really excited about this. Part of my goal here is to have a very big wheat fields. And I say big in quotations, like this area is relatively small if you're thinking about, ooh, a big base. But I do want a giant amount of this area to be taken up by wheat and by other crops. I want little pathways weaving between everything. I kind of want it to feel like a farm, you know? So, let's get started. And no, this gets to stay for now, but it's really, really good. I know I just planted it, but it's gotta go. This area is gonna be so much more in the long run. And it was lopsided anyways. Okay, so let's go into a bird's eye view here. Here's what I'm thinking. This is a pathway in, so it can curve around here and up into my base. All right, let's mark some of this out. We got people coming up here, and they'll either want to be going to my base, which makes sense, or they can keep coming down here. We'll also want a pathway leading up to our lovely little animal friends here. We will probably also want a path heading back here. So we've got that pathway, but people will also probably want to run right through here. Yeah, and right back up this way. All right, so let's see how this actually looks. Yeah, I like it. I like the little swervy curly lines. Next section we're doing, it's gotta be this one. This is just gonna be a path, obviously, because these need to connect up. And if we want to run straight through from here all the way up to our farm, then let's do something like this, right? Right? Organic pathways. My goal with this is to make sure that people aren't going to be trampling crops. We're going to try and make paths for the path of least resistance. If you're just going to cut across, there's going to be a path for you to cut across. I do have plans for this kind of section here, so we're going to just path this off a little bit. This will come at a later date, but I have plans, so we're not going to use that circle. Shoot! I have holes underneath my base. I forgot about that. All right, after all that tilling, I feel like we've got a pretty good sized area for this. It's definitely not complete. We still have to do all of the pathways. We still have to figure other things out. But for now, I'm pretty happy with it. So let's seed everything up. And there we go. We've got, about as many seeds as I could muster. We do still need some carrots. I'm hoping to fill this section with more carrots, potatoes, some beetroot even. Why? Who? Hey. All right, so I'm starting this next clip here because everywhere I look, there are spoilers. Most of you already know, but I live stream Just Minecraft as well as record it, so there's a little bit of discrepancy between when I record and when I stream. So, touch of recap here. First things first. I have spiritual wet socks now. It was my birthday subathon, and Hizuri came over and gifted us 5 free books from her new villager setup. Naturally, since we're living in such a hilly area, I thought it would be pertinent to get the best boots possible. So we've got Prot 4, Feather Falling 4, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking, and Mending. And yes, chat did help name these. Thank you guys. Now, the next thing. We have a line, which you might have been able to see previously, heading all the way into a tunnel there, and it also turns this direction. This is for our train station section, right in here. Now, definitely still a work in progress. I think we're going to get to that next episode, but that is another thing that has officially been dug all the way through, which is super exciting. Third thing, less notable, I finally am growing cactus. Look at the little flowers. I love them. Give. Ow. Give. Yes, I got all of them. Okay, now they should keep growing. This is where the spoilers really start to kick in. May have done a little bit of off-camera farming. So initially we had planted down like potato seeds, carrot seeds, beet seeds, and I realized I really do just like the full fields of wheat. So I went ahead and replanted, harvested everything, and went through here. I did also add a little bit of stonework. We're not quite done yet, but I'm still trying to figure out what we want to make these paths out of. The pathing blocks don't look bad, for sure, but I do also want to try dried mud blocks for a more earthy feel. We've got not one, but two purple sections over here, kind of blocking out where I want to put buildings. These are going to be pretty small storehouses. One of them might be a little bakery, just so we can start doing our little grandma thing, you know? We're just selling cookies. But as I'm sure you can see, there's something else that has cropped up. Let's play it back, shall we? Oh, I've just logged into the server. It's so nice and peaceful. Wow, let's head outside. What is that? Who are you? I have asked my neighbor, and according to MrCoolPlays, that is the La 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 Lava Chimkin restaurant. Pardon my horrendous edition of that. It was purposeful. I don't want to get copyright struck. It was purposeful. So we're gonna need to do something about that. It's like moving into a mature neighborhood and suddenly a McDonald's is on the corner. You don't do that. So we're gonna have to block some sight lines. We've got these lovely trees here. We've got trees around this side. We've got this beautiful ravine. This was the only section I was worried about, and apparently I had every right to be worried. So, a tree. A tree will be coming. It will be a live streamed thing, and I may just put the tree a little closer to his base than expected. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. It's fine. He's allowed to build whatever. I'm not really upset. It's just, come on, man. There is one final thing I am forgetting to show you guys, and this also happened on a live stream. We went cat hunting. There are two villages pretty far out in this direction here, and I really want a cat, man. I want a cat in real life. I'm not allowed one right now because of where I'm living. I need the soft, gentle purrs and the annoying meows of a cat in my life. Oh baby, did we find one. It took a while. We went to a first village to no avail, and I was beginning to give up hope on a second village. But there she was, standing on a cliff top. Our beloved Juliet. I love her. Hey, girly. And she will sleep with me every night. She really doesn't like getting off the bed very much. I now carry a lead on me. Just in case. Honest to goodness, I had her for like an hour and I would have died for her. The trek back was arduous, but you persevered. That's right. That's right, Juliet. You did that. I love her so much. I would die for that cat. In Minecraft. I wouldn't die in real life. So, now that we have our big wheat farms, there was something I said at the tail end of, I believe it was episode 1, about cookies. What kind of grandmother figure doesn't have sweets for all of the younger chillins? So, we're gonna make some. Specifically, cookies. Now, we've got a fair bit of wheat. We're kind of lacking on the cocoa beans. I'm gonna be real. But where is it? Where are my cookies? Where have I been putting my cookies? Where are my cookies? Right here. No. Okay, they've got to be upstairs. Where are my cookies? Cookies. Cookies? Cookies. 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 Hello? I promise I have them. Where did my cookies go? Oh, no. Where are my cookies? Where did I put them? This is not going according to plan. Where are the cookies? Do I have cocoa growing right now? I do. Okay, that's good, that's good. I don't know where I put them. Wait. You. I found my cookies. This is why I'm not allowed secret barrels. I'm just gonna forget that they exist. So we have a fair number of cookies, but I'd like a stack of cookies for every member of the server. We have 10 other people we need to make cookies for. I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget this time. The audacity, right? Okay. Let's grab the cocoa from the far end of the farm. Beans. All right, we've got the cocoa beans and we have the wheat. We need 10 stacks total. And then I guess I need more wheat. Yes, we need 1 more stack. So I'm going to take 3 more of these. We'll say 2 hay bales will be enough. Should be well more than enough. Oh yeah, we've got our storehouse of cookies. What's next? I can't just give them cookies with nothing else. You know, that just seems mean. Obviously, they need more sweets. So I believe myself to have enough pumpkins to make pumpkin pie, but I don't actually remember how to make it. I know it's pumpkin. I think it's wheat. I think it's sugar. I'm gonna have to look this up. Pumpkin pie. Wait, that's it? I'm thinking cake. I need eggs. Eggs and sugar. All right, it's crafting time. 10 pumpkin pies, 1 for every person. Those are expensive to make. Oh, guys, I know it would be really cute. I'm gonna make everybody glycerin melons. It's just nice. They're funky, they're cool, they're used in health potions. I'm gonna need a lot more gold where that came from. Wait a minute, why am I using my own gold? I've hatched a separate plan. Cookies, we'll be back for you. It's time. Editing Luma. Play something cool. Cool, we're here! So our skeleton farm has a slight storage issue. And by slight, I mean we're pretty full up on things. I'm gonna take a lot of this armor that is looking worse for wear, and we are going to smelt it. Because this will give us golden nugs. And while we're here, we can also deal with some of our tools, which now feature mending. All right, I've smelted everything up, and now we have 5 glycerin melons, which is more than 3. Okay, I'm home. I've done a little bit of stuff, and now we are ready. Is it raining? Oh, boo. We have our barrels, we have our signs, we've got our extra little stuff, and we have the main event. I don't really know if I want to step out right now into the rain. Why can I still see this despite the rain? Come on, vibrant visuals. You gotta take out the McDonald's over there. But with the magic of movie editing, it's now a bright, brilliant morning. So let's get to visiting our neighbors, shall we? I'll start with the closest ones and then make my way further out. Oh, Pineapple Man. Wonder how our bee production is going. Nice! Oh, this is lovely. I didn't realize he was selling already. Where would he look? Where would he be? Okay, I'll shove it here. Goodies from Gramaluma. That's 1 down. I can actually boat through here now. That's so nice. That's 2 and 3 done. Number 4. He's kind of just chilling. How do you get up there? This place is gorgeous. And that's 5. 6. Number 7. Whoa. Hello, friend. Number 8. I've made it to number 9. Despite the chicken abomination, kindness prevails. Number 9. And now, for the very long trek towards Beard Space. I can feel it. We're getting close. Oh, goodness. There it is on the horizon. It's starting to load in. Alright. Guess we're running the rest of the way. Dude built so far out. Oh my word. Sunflowers! Ah, I've been wanting these for a while. Now that is a gorgeous sunset. Wow. Maybe it is worth it to build over here. And last, but certainly not least, just the most far away, number 10. I'm going home. Yo, check out this cool transition. And now we're home. Well, with that, I think we're gonna wrap up this episode for the day. I appreciate all of you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Rate 5 stars if you're old like me. Click on the end card if you want more. Or if you just want me to stop singing. Or something like that.